Hey, how you doing, everybody? I'm Sean, coming to you from my studio here in Dallas, Texas. Today is March 7th, 2026. This is going to be episode 52 from See the Light Sports, NHL, Detroit Red Wings update. Let's just go on into it here, folks. First off, right off the bat, here's the trade tracker, since today was, Friday was the trade deadline at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. Some significant moves, and these are for today. These are today's major trades. We're in there, and I'm not going to cover it that much. We didn't give up a whole heck of a lot. We got Dave Perrin back, and that's cool. But I'm not going to talk about trades. I'm just going to go on into the game. Today we had the Florida Panthers heading into the Little Caesars Arena, square off against the Red Wings, who lost the previous game. The Panthers heading in. They played the previous night. Can we get a good jump on them? Let's just jump right into it, folks. I thought we had a pretty decent start to the game. We had our feet moving, but I was hoping that we could jump on them early and get a lead going, but it didn't work out that way. About the midway point into the first, Matthew Tkachuk at the 11:06 mark gives Florida Panthers a 1-0 lead there, where it stayed 1-0 at the end of the first. Heading into the second period here real quickly, we had some opportunities to even take the lead. I'm not going to run into the hot goalie thing. We made him look good. Yeah, he made some good saves. Playoff Bob was in playoff mode. It always seems to happen. But it was what it is what it is. And but we did generate some chances, and we get to go on the power play at the and Alex DeBrincat was able to net one at the 10:56 mark, tying it up. It seemed like after we got that power play goal, we got some jump, and we had a few more opportunities after that, but nonetheless, it stayed tied up at 1-1 after 2. Heading into the third period, and I forgot to mention at the end of the second period, we put them on the power play. So here we go on a nice fresh sheet on the power play. Matthew Tkachuk, 35 seconds in, Cardinal sin, fresh sheet. It's a power play, 2-1. We're down our back, in our home building there, 2-1 against a team that played the night before. While we sat and waited for them, I'm sour. I'm getting to get sour here, I guess I should say. But nonetheless, we carried on. We had a couple more opportunities, but we weren't winning these battles, man. The Panthers had more jump. They were playing tougher. They were digging in harder. It wasn't like we weren't playing bad. It was just that we were getting beat. And that's what happened at the 18:08 mark. Tkachuk gets a hat trick there, his third of the game. He gets all 3 goals for the Panthers. That was a final 3-1 there, and sort of a lackluster game. But not that bad a play, but not what you expect on a team coming off of a loss like that, and then not playing that good of a hockey here, which we're not. Let's just face it, folks, we're not. So that's a game. Let's just move on and look at the scores for today. There was a few games in action. I'm not going to cover them all. The top 2 there were still in action when I made that graph, because this was the midnight edition, folks. I'm shooting this after post game because it's Saturday and I want to get stuff done. But anyway, this Dallas Colorado game was a pretty good game. The Stars were winning that one, and then Colorado came from behind, made it go into overtime, and then won in a shootout. Vancouver 6-3, Calgary over Edmonton 6-3. Montreal and Anaheim, that went into a shootout, and Anaheim beat Montreal, but that Montreal in the East gets that free parity point, folks. And that was that. Now, let's just move on and look at their schedule there. I'm going to throw our schedule up there as well. Because our next game is going to be on is Sunday tomorrow against New Jersey. We're on the road for the next week here. But anyway, there's a lot of games today with Washington and Boston. It's starting at 12:30 Eastern time. And then the Rangers at Jersey at 3. Nashville at Buffalo. Man, that's a tough Buffalo team. And then the Battle of Pennsylvania with Pittsburgh and Philadelphia at 5:30. And then this one, Tampa Bay and Toronto. Columbus, I don't know. Are they they're looking like they want to make it, and they're still playing. Vancouver, Winnipeg, and then Montreal and LA, and Calgary and Carolina, Islanders, Ottawa and Seattle. That's it. And then here's our schedule for the rest of the month. You can see for this week we're on the road here for the whole week. We play Florida. Well, start with Sunday with tomorrow with New Jersey, and then Florida and Tampa Bay. So these are going to be some tough games, and then wrapping it up on Dallas on the weekend. So these are going to be some tough games, and we can't afford to be giving up points like this in games, and we should be winning against teams that played the previous night, like our game against New Jersey. They played tonight, so they're going to be sitting idle. And we're going to be, we're going on the road, but they played, and we can't relinquish points. We gotta keep our eye on our our winning regulation wins, man, because it's going to get down to the wire, and I don't want everybody to feel like, hey, we're happy because where we're sitting, we're still in the 3 slot. Every game is getting more important. Every team is fighting. Look how tight these standings are. When you're looking at these standings here, man, there is hardly any room, man. Nobody's giving up, and you got 8 playoff spots, and you probably got 12 teams maybe still fighting for it. So, and then all these teams are worthy opponents, and you cannot afford to have a losing streak like we're on and play 500 hockey. 500 hockey is going to get you golfing here in April. And I think we're a little bit better team than we were last year, but so are all these other teams in the mix here at the bottom. It's going to be tough, folks. And that's that. I'm just going to call it a day and say thanks for watching. Remember to see the light. Be kind and happy. Be nice to each other, and I'll catch you on the next one.